In all my years of life experience, I have been able to take stock of what I have done and what I haven't. I've been able to reflect on what God has allowed me to experience. I cannot complain. I feel truly fortunate for this life I have. In my particular case, being a man who is so self-demanding in my personal and professional life, there have been a few occasions when I felt a bitter taste from actions I could have taken to improve the situation, but didn't. Don't get me wrong. I believe that if I have reached where I am, it is because our Creator intended it that way. What would have happened if I had done this or that? Or if I hadn't done it? I find it slightly intriguing to play with the power of changing things. Have you never asked yourselves, where will I be a year from now? What does my future hold? I am one of those who believe that the future is built upon certain elements. Among them are actions and a bit of luck. We are the ones who help channel our destiny. You have probably felt that, at some point in your lives, everything was better. Lord, have I ever lived that? Naturally, when we experience moments of anguish, anxiety, sadness, or lack, that is when those memories come to mind the most. I have had good moments of happiness in my life. The birth of my son, the peaceful moments during the trips I have taken, the time invested with my family, specific moments that have sadly passed and will not return, the loss of a loved one that we will not see again. I often think that I wasted too much time on worthless things, which prevented me from being with that person who is no longer here. Moments from family gatherings, parents, siblings who have drifted apart over time. That job I used to complain about. But now, looking back from my more recent jobs, I say, it wasn't so bad. Or, how can I forget that love that gave us sparkle and illuminated our lives? That fire we couldn't conceive of living without, but due to third parties or our own fault, they are no longer by our side. All of this I'm telling you are some things I have experienced. It is not about living in regret. Let us give thanks to Almighty God for all the experiences we had. Sometimes we are blind and don't realize it until it is too late. We have to keep moving forward. Remember the past fondly, and above all, learn from it, but not cling to it. That is what happens to many people today. Remembering what was blinds us sometimes, and we don't focus on our present and future, thereby cutting off and suppressing possible future good experiences. We must wake up and seek the meaning of our existence. Study, learn, exercise, do different things, talk to someone. There is a very common phrase that is powerful and revealing. Life is single and unrepeatable. I can say little more. If you don't dare now, you won't have another opportunity in life. Another phrase says, opportunities come in small packages. Believe me, it is better to have tried and failed than never to have tried at all. Even worse, not having tried and wondering what it would have been like if you had.